what day it is. It's hump day, but that's not what I'm getting at. It is September 15th, which is International Myotonic Dystrophy Awareness Day. This is like the first one, I think. There was another one, but I don't think it was actually like declared International Myotonic Dystrophy Day. So this one is very exciting. I'm actually wearing my Myotonic Dystrophy t-shirt today. I don't know if I've ever worn it before, but I'm wearing it today. And they're actually saying to wear green today. Apparently that's the color for Myotonic Dystrophy. Don't know why. But I had this shirt, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear this. I think I have like one green colored shirt. I don't wear a lot of green, clearly. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to share a few things with y'all about myotonic dystrophy, and I actually did a question box on Instagram. It's still there, with if anyone had any questions about myotonic dystrophy, they could ask anything. You can ask anything. If you have Instagram, want to go over there and ask. But primarily today I'm answering myotonic dystrophy questions. So, but first I'm going to tell y'all some facts about myotonic dystrophy. And I apologize, I will not be looking at y'all because I will be reading. Because I can't memorize all these. So, myotonic dystrophy is a rare, multisystemic inherited disease that affects an estimated 1 in 21,000 people, over 3.6 million individuals across the world. So only 3.6 million people in the whole world have this disease. Yeah, that sounds like a lot, but how many people are actually in the world? Myotonic dystrophy is the most common form of adult muscular dystrophy and considered the most variable of all known conditions. Myotonic dystrophy is commonly referred to as DM, an abbreviation for the Latin name used by doctors and researchers worldwide, Dystrophia myotonica. Other names for DM include myotonic muscular dystrophy, MMD, Steiner's disease for DM1, and proximal myotonic myopathy for DM2. It's called this. The thing doesn't say this, but I know from my own research that it's called Steiner's disease after I think it may have been German doctor who discovered it. Mutations prevent genes from carrying out their functions properly, which can impact multiple body systems. Myotonic dystrophy type 1 is caused by a mutation on the DMPK gene, while myotonic dystrophy type 2 is caused by a mutation in the CNBP gene. Myotonic dystrophy symptoms usually become more severe with each generation, yet there is currently no cure and there are no approved treatments. Millions of people living with DM globally, yet millions of people do not know they have the disease and are in need of care. Myotonic dystrophy is inherited. People living with myotonic dystrophy have 50% of passing on the mutated gene to their children. So if I were to have children there's a 50% chance that my children could have it. People living with myotonic dystrophy experience varied and complex symptoms, from skeletal muscle problems, that's why the doctors think I have the migraine, to heart. I currently have no heart problems. Breathing, I have obstructive lung disease, restricted lung disease, and asthma. Digestive, my digestive muscles do not work properly. Hormonal, I'm good. Speech and swallowing, I did have to see a speech therapist because my pulmonologist was concerned I was aspirating my feeds because I had pneumonia for 3 months and we couldn't figure out why. And in the swallow study, it showed that not everything was fully swallowed. Diabetic, I'm not diabetic. Immune, my immune system is weaker than it should be, than a normal person's would be. Excessive daytime sleepiness, I've definitely got that. Early cataracts and vision challenges, I was having some pretty bad vision challenges. They've gotten a little bit better though. And cognitive difficulties, I'm all good as far as I know. My tonic doesn't always look the same. The different body systems affected the severity of symptoms, and the age of onset of those symptoms vary greatly between individuals, even in the same family. So my dad and I both have the disease, but my symptoms are not the same as his symptoms. He doesn't have the breathing difficulty. He doesn't have the migraine. So there are these symptoms that I have that he doesn't have. Now, we both have some of the same symptoms, but because the severity increases with each generation, mine are a little bit worse. Some of the symptoms that we share. Okay. Delays in diagnosing myotonic dystrophy are common, despite the availability of simple genetic tests. A lack of familiarity with the disease on the part of healthcare providers can allow misdiagnoses to persist for decades. Over 35 biopharmaceutical companies are leading promising research which may result in new treatments for myotonic dystrophy and one day a cure. Now I want to go back a minute. With people not knowing they have the disease, that was us. That was me. My dad didn't know he had the disease for a while until he finally brought it up to his doctor. And then, I guess, was sent to a neurologist. I don't exactly know the full story of how it came about. Doesn't matter. I was having these symptoms like this. I put my hand in a tight fist. I can't release it. It's stuck like that. It'll be stuck like that for a minute or two till it relaxes. And for my dad, he was having this symptom as well. So that's the most common. And so when you see Myotonic Dystrophy logo, there's this one, which is a fist squeezing 2 fingers, which is what they have me do at my neurologist appointments. But now it's like changed to tight fist. So, well, that's what it looks like today for International Myotonic Dystrophy Awareness Day. So, now to the questions I got on Instagram. I just sent them to myself because it wasn't working how I wanted it to work. Okay. So the first question is, what are some of the common symptoms? I read those to you. Give me them again real quick. Skeletal muscle, heart, breathing, digestive, hormonal, speech and swallowing, diabetic, immune, excessive daytime sleepiness, early cataracts and vision challenges, cognitive difficulties. So the next question is, what symptom is most challenging for you? I guess I'll give you my top 3. The one I'll say last is the one that probably affects me most. I have GI problems, and those can affect me on a daily basis where I will feel terrible. Sometimes I'll just have the heating pad on all day because I just don't know what else to do because of the pain. The next is my migraine. It gets worse at different times. If I'm distracted and busy, it doesn't bother me as much as it does if I'm just sitting around not doing anything or doing schoolwork because I don't really enjoy it. What have you learned through your sickness? I guess the biggest, I didn't tell you on my last one. Last one is my breathing, which probably causes the most trouble, especially now with wearing a mask. If I go up the stairs, it takes me a long time to catch my breath because it's harder to breathe through the mask. Other than that, it's just my asthma sometimes bothers me. And when the weather is going up and down, I'm in a lot of pain. I was actually in a lot of pain a few nights ago and was up half the night. Don't know why. It's just in a lot of pain. Okay. What have you learned through your sickness? Probably the biggest thing I've learned is that God is in control. So I like to be in control. I'm sure some of you can relate, but I'm not in control. God is in control. God's got it all. His plan is not my plan. I have to go with His plan, even though I like my plan a lot better. This person said, love you. Love you too. Why is the sloth your favorite animal? I don't know if I've told y'all, but the sloth is my favorite. This one actually goes in the microwave and is very helpful when I'm not feeling well. I had a friend who really liked sloths, and they are the ones who got me to like sloths. I think they're cool, and they move really slow. So, can we buy another shirt? I am thinking you were talking about a Hannah's Hope shirt at this time. No, but hopefully very, very, very soon. That's my hope, is soon, and hopefully I'll be able to tell y'all more stuff about why soon, but I can't yet. Sorry. And that's all the questions I got so far. And I will probably get more, but I will just answer them on Instagram. So, I really wanted to tell y'all about Myotonic Dystrophy Awareness Day, and it's been something that I've wanted for a long time because it is not well known. I actually even reached out to a local news anchor to see if they would do something, but that didn't happen. It was a long shot, but I tried. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and learned something. If you do have any questions at all, I love questions, so please put them in the comments down below. I actually prefer questions. If I get enough, I'll do a whole video on myotonic dystrophy questions. But I really do love questions because I would rather people ask than wonder. So, just that, and please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you aren't already. I guess today I will leave y'all with my life verse, which is, I know I've shared it before. It's 2 Corinthians 4:16-18, which says, "Therefore we do not lose heart, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." Never lose hope.